welcome to our Thriving Talk with Karen series. Here to share the 3 reasons why Thrive Life foods are helpful for every family is Thrive Life consultant Yana Perot. Welcome, Yana. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what got you interested in using Thrive Life foods?
Hi everyone. I'm a healthcare aide at the Vermilion Valley Lodge. I have 5 kids and a husband and lots of pets. I got interested in Thrive Life by attending Karen's events at her house that she held to introduce people to Thrive Life.
Awesome. Yes. I'm glad you came and that you discovered Thrive Life. Can you tell us? So you have a large family. You work. You're a busy mom. Tell us 3 reasons why Thrive Life Foods will actually help every family out there, and how does it help your family?
We noticed a reduction, like in the elimination of waste. We don't go through as much waste, like throwing away.
What kind of foods would normally go bad in your house that you might have thrown out before? I know in my house, things that would go bad are the berries, the spinach, the green onions. What kind of things would normally go bad for you? Of
Lots
normal produce.
Lots of times our lettuce would go bad, apples,
Yeah.
the berries also. The kids don't eat them fast enough.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. You tell me how it saves you from wasting in your house.
Yeah, like we're not throwing away the bananas, or we're not throwing away the berries, because we can get it through Thrive Life, where it can sit on my shelf and we can just add some water in there. We got some berries right away and they don't go bad. Or the apples, we could just add some water and they're there. And we're not throwing them away because my kids, they just don't eat them fast enough.
Yeah.
And also, this way we can use the berries or the fruits anytime, like to put into smoothies or whatever we're gonna have, and we're not
I
throwing
really
away the
like
food.
I really like how you can just take out a cup of something from the can and put it in a recipe. So I could get a cup of celery, and my family's never going to eat a whole bunch of celery. They just don't. But if I buy a big bunch of celery because I need a cup of it, then a whole bunch is going to go bad. But if I just scoop out a cup, I'm only taking what I need and I'm not wasting anything because I just put the lid back on, put it back in the pantry, and it's sitting there waiting for me the next time I need 1 cup, which is nice. So I'm not wasting all that other stuff that I had to buy in order to be able to use a little bit of that product.
Same with onions; they seem to always go bad here, so I can just pull it off the shelf and put it into my with my meat, or in my spaghetti sauce, or whatever I'm making with that.
The onions are fantastic. That's like a must have for most kitchens, I think, because you don't have to chop them and get all teary eyed. You don't cut your fingers trying to chop those onions nice and finely. And it's super easy and convenient. And they're not going bad, like you said.
Easy to cook with. I found that when I've had a busy day at work, I come home, I can quickly whip up a meal.
So, and you mentioned how convenient the food is. So, do you ever see your kids getting in there and helping to cook, or just snacking on something that maybe otherwise would have taken a lot longer for them to prepare by
Uh,
just being able to use Thrive Life foods?
they've used the meat and they can make a wrap with it, or just by adding some water into the meat. They've cooked with the eggs. They can just mix it up and put it into a cake. Yeah, they cook a little bit with it.
Nice.
It's very healthy, with a long shelf life, so it can stay up and I can keep it for a long time if I'm not using that specific product all the time.
So you mentioned the nutrition. There's a process that our food goes through that's different than the food you get at the grocery store. I have up here on the screen the Tale of Two Bananas. So the difference between the process that Thrive goes through and the process what you're getting at the grocery store. Thrive Life, it controls the farms within, and they're very clean, controlled farms, like clean food, and it's washed and chopped only when it's perfectly ripe, and then it's flash frozen, usually on the farms, and then it is freeze dried in American Fork, Utah, in their facility there, where that actually pulls out the moisture, and there's no chemicals added, and then it's canned in really high quality cans, and then it lasts 25 plus years. You mentioned how you really liked that this food had a long shelf life. 25 plus years is a long time.
Yeah, because we have some stuff on our sitting on our shelf right now that we might not use very often, so that's good that it has a long shelf life.
Right. And then once you do open it, most of these cans are like keep that level of nutrition, which is about 98% of the amount of nutrition that you would get from a perfectly ripe picked item. Like, right, you pick it and you eat it when it's perfectly ripe. The full level of nutrition that food can have, Thrive Life locks it in at about 98%, and you're not going to see that at the grocery stores. Matter of fact, if you just were to look at this chart here, so this just compares some of the produce, like the strawberries, the freeze-dried strawberries have 82% more phytonutrients than the strawberries from the grocery store. The broccoli has 52% more vitamin B, and the raspberries have 52% more phytonutrients. So it's actually super, super healthy compared to what you're getting at the grocery store. Even if it looks great, it doesn't have that nutrition that we're looking for. And that food, when at the grocery store, it goes through such a long process. And it's not even ripe when they picked it. So it didn't even start at the same level of nutrition as the ripe product that Thrive picked. So it's very, very healthy. So Yana, can you tell me, in your busy household, what your favorite Thrive Life items are?
I use a lot of eggs. I like to make casseroles with the eggs, mixed with some of the meats. I like the chicken. We use the ground beef a little bit. I like the cheese too because I don't have to grate it and get it all prepared. If I want to put it on a casserole or in an egg dish, or even just on a wrap. We eat a lot of wraps, so it's convenient for that. Spaghetti sauce. I like to make my own spaghetti sauce with the tomato sauce. And I use the Thrive onions usually in it, and some of the Thrive mushrooms. And we use a lot of green peppers. That's another one of our favorites. We use that in the spaghetti sauce. I use it in my casseroles. Yeah, that's about all we use, mostly the meats and eggs and spaghetti sauce and some of the onions.
Nice. So those things help you with the type of recipes you like to make for your family. That's awesome. I'm glad that you have Thrive Life Food to make things a little easier, preparing those meals in a busy household. So you've been using Thrive Life Food for a few years. What made you decide to not just be a customer, but to become a consultant?
I became a consultant because I can get money back when I spend money. So, whereas I can't do that at the grocery store, I can't go there, spend money, and get money back on the products. And it comes right to my door. So convenient for me because I really don't like grocery shopping.
There are definitely some perks to being a consultant, and you're not really locked into anything when you do that. You just save more. There's even opportunities to earn free and half off food and even more perks, but just saving more because you're a consultant and getting money back on your own commission on your own orders, it makes it so worthwhile just to take that step and become a consultant versus just a customer. Well, that's awesome. I'm glad that you are using the food and that you see the value in being a consultant. Yana, thank you so much for sharing your reasons why this food is helpful, not only in your family, but can be helpful to everyone else in their families as well. And I just wanted to thank everyone for watching. If you are interested in this food, feel free to reach out to the consultants who invited you to this video. And if you just stumbled across this video, feel free to reach out to me, and I'm more than happy to help you access this food. And if you want to catch more of this Thriving Talk with Karen series, be sure to join our Facebook event page. The link is in the description, or subscribe to Thriving Talk with Karen on YouTube. And also remember to share the series with others so they can benefit from this great food as well. Thank you, Yana. Thank you, everyone. And until next
You're
time,
welcome.
bye.
See you.